Hello and welcome to Rooted Souls Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Lisa, and Cancer, this is your reading on the subject of your work, your finances, your career for the next few months. So, Cancer, if you are Cancer Sun, Moon or Rising, this is for you. If you just come across the reading and you take a fancy to it, it's also for you. I'm more than welcome to take it. It's a general reading, so just take what you need and leave behind what you don't. Simple. Just straighten myself up a little bit there, look more presentable. What else? I think that's it. So I'm going to use this Light Seers Tarot deck to find some general cards, some general energy for this reading. What's the focus? What's the theme? So let's find you 5 cards, Cancer, and see what's going on in the area of work and finances for you the next few months. Right. Okay. I'll give another little bit of a shuffle because I was a bit rubbish there. Oh. Okay, we've got one flown out already. 8 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. Oops, Knight of Swords. 10 of Cups. Knight of Cups. Okay, so I think you are making a conscious decision and are making the decision to walk away from something over the next few months. Something that maybe made you happy before in the area of work but doesn't anymore. See that lovely 8 of Cups? She's got a cup there on the floor. She's walking away from it. She's walking towards the sunshine. So walking towards something better. So, you know, the cups that are there, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just it's not in alignment with who you are anymore. It doesn't fit with you and it doesn't make you happy anymore. So you're deciding to move towards something that does. Brilliant. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, and that is the card of fear of lack. Excuse me. So fear of lack of something tangible, something material. So finances, work, it could well be. It could be health. But there's a fear of lacking in something that you maybe are going to be worried about, that you're not going to have enough of. Again, I feel for some of you quite strongly actually that it's going to be of health. I think you're going to make a change based on your health, whether that's mental or physical, because you feel like you're lacking in that because, you know, maybe work is taking a lot out of you. We've got Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is about moving towards clarity, moving towards seeing things better, in a better way. So, you know, that you walking away from something is helping you to really begin to see what's important to you. Maybe it is that, you know, you're fearing that, you know, the job that you're in at the moment isn't actually conducive to your well-being in some way or other. And, you know, you're starting to take action and move towards having a clearer head, a better mental state. We've got the 10 of Cups, and that's the card of happiness. So really lovely card. I think whatever you are doing, whatever shifts you are going to be making, Cancer, are going to be ones that are going to bring you happiness, because we've got the Knight of Wands moving towards your happiness. So I think any changes that you're going to be making that during this time, I think are going to be really positive and really work out the way that you want them to. They're going to be definitely to your benefit. So let's find you some more cards. Right. These are for your recent past. So obviously your recent past influences your future. We'll see what's been going on in your recent past to influence what's going on with you right now. Right, all of the cards are upside down. The deck's upside down. I'll change those around. Right. Yeah. This is definitely where you are at work right now is causing you mental stress. Right. We've got the Ace of Cups, the card of the beginning of happiness. Then we've got the 5 of Wands, conflict. I think you really want to be happy. You want to, or you've got the potential to be happy. Maybe something's changed in your personal life that, you know, has opened up all this new happiness for you. But there's something that's going on that is conflicting with that. And I think it is work. I think it's work because I think you are under a lot of mental stress. It may well be that you've lost somebody recently. Well, this is a card of heartbreak and loss. It can be a card of grief. So it may well be that you have lost somebody recently, or it could just be that you are grieving the loss of maybe your time, maybe your mental health, maybe who you used to be. But hopefully things are going to start getting better. I think there's been a shift. I think there's been an awareness in your recent past that, okay, this isn't working for me anymore. This isn't, you know, this isn't what I expected it to be, and it needs to change. And I think even just that realization is shifting you towards a better place, because things are starting to move forwards in a more positive way, because I think the penny has dropped, and I think it's enough is enough for you. We've got the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is stress, it's anxiety, but it can often be of your own making, because you know what it's like yourself. You know, when you've got something on your mind, things just ping pong around in your head. If you sort of an introspective person, and you sorry, there's a chicken bocking outside the window. I don't know whether you can hear it. It's very easy to sort of get trapped in your own head, isn't it, with all these thoughts that are bouncing around, and you end up going a little bit in circles and tying yourself in knots with all these stressful thoughts that are flying around in your head. We've got this 7 of Swords underneath it, and the 7 of Swords can be about lying, cheating, stealing, and untruths. So I think there's maybe been something on your mind that is related to somebody else, or somebody else's maybe even just perceived untruths, but somebody else that you don't maybe think has been fully honest with you, and that is causing you to sort of be on your mind all the time, causing it to cause you stress and cause you your brain is constantly ping-ponging around with the same old things, and you're tying yourself up in knots. Let's have a little look at what's going on with you in the current moment, Cancer. Let's see what's happening. We've got the 6 of Pentacles. We've got the World. We've got the 5 of Swords. We've got the Page of Swords. We've got the Justice card. And we've got the 4 of Wands. So I think you're starting to realise that you are being put upon in some way. The balance of energy is out with you at work. I think you are either overgiving your time and not feeling like you're being paid enough for it, or you're overgiving your energy, or you're overgiving maybe your health, even your mental health, and you're really starting to realise that in this current energy. All of the stuff that's been going on with all of these swords in this recent past, this conflict between happiness and you wanting to move towards happiness, and really being conflicted, because I think there's just been so much going on at work that's been making you feel anxious, been making you feel stressed, been making you feel really out of sorts. And I think you've realised that the balance is completely off in some way. Obviously, it's going to be something completely different for everyone. It's a general reading. But there's definitely balance out somewhere, and you are starting to realise it. You're starting to realise it, and you're starting to find the clarity relating to it. And it's going to help you shift, make a big shift, because this is the World card. You're starting a new cycle. This is a massive card. It's the last card in the major arcana. So You've been through every other card on this in this last cycle of your life, and you've gained knowledge, you've gained insight, you've gained wisdom, you've gained information, and all of that stuff you are going to now be able to take into this next cycle of life. You're going to be wiser, you're going to be smarter, and you're going to have more balance. You're going to have more balance, and I'm going to say you're going to be living your truth. I think you have been really out of sorts with what's been going on at work in the last few years, even more than that, I think, for a lot of you. And now it's time for you to get what you deserve, for you to get the happiness you deserve, to readdress the balance. You know, there's no mistake that there's a set of scales there and a set of scales there. The balance is completely out, and now it is time for you to start a brand new cycle in your life, which I do believe involves a whole different job for a lot of you, a whole different job, and you're in for a really interesting, exciting year, and it's going to end positively for you. We've got this Five of Wands. No, we've got this Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is all about conflict. It's about something that's been said, something that has been written, something that is on your mind. You're really struggling to let it go. So it may well be that you're having to. I actually feel like this is you being a little bit confrontational and bringing everything out into the open and saying your truth. I did mention your truth here. I feel like you are laying your truth out there for the people that need to hear it in a work-related scenario, and you've just got to not linger on it. Don't procrastinate on it. Don't let it stay within you. Just say what you've got to say and walk away from it. And it's for the best. You're walking through a brand new portal. See that lovely Four of Wands? Once you've done that, you can start a new beginning, a brand new beginning, walking through that portal towards your future happiness, your future contentment within your workspace and within your home life actually as well, because see the two people there, the home in the background, the children in the background. I think by doing this, by laying out your truth, by being honest, maybe being a little bit confrontational about it, sometimes we've got to do that, haven't we, to get our point across. And I think by doing that, you're freeing yourself up to walk through the portal. I think that reminds me of, on that Four of Swords, towards a better future and a more balanced home life, more balanced family life. Yeah, really interesting this for you, Cancer. So I feel a real shift coming your way. Right. The Three of Wands, the Emperor. At the end of the day, the Tower. There you go. No job, no person has got the right to take away your health, whether that is your physical health, your mental well-being, and sometimes you just got to stand up and say that, and sometimes realise, I've been in situations with work where work is just literally taking over my life. I had my own business. I was a wedding florist, and it was literally running my life, and it was making me iller and iller. I was in about 2 years. I had lots of different hospital admissions. I ended up ruining my back because I wasn't listening, and I was just letting the balance be out of, everything was out of balance. It was all work and the stress that came with that. And, in the end, you've just got to make a choice, haven't you? Make that choice between your wellness and work. And I feel like that is very, very similar here for you. I think you're sacrificing something, a part of yourself, and it's to work, and I'd maybe think that the people that are employing you or working with you, or clients, whoever that is that you work for, because whether you work for yourself or whether you work for a business, you always work for somebody, don't you? I think they're finding it difficult to understand. Oh, sorry, for some reason I've got an alarm going off. They find it difficult to understand, and I think this is where you've got to be to the point with them. When I say confrontational, I don't mean going in, with fisticuffs at dawn. I mean, you've got to be direct and to the point, and it might be uncomfortable, but it's got to be done and it's got to be said for your better health and for your mental well-being. Right, let's crack onwards. I'm waffling. Don't forget, if you like the reading, it'd be really lovely if you could give me a thumbs up. It'd be lovely to give me a comment so I know, if you resonate with the reading. I always love to read them. And if you're not subscribed, it'd be amazing if you could subscribe, because that really helps me to grow the channel. And obviously you then get to see your readings. So, right, let's crack on. We've got the Three of Wands, the Emperor and the Tower, the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot. Right, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. You just felt like you needed more. Okay, the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about you looking towards what's next. What do you want to do in the area of your work? Where are you going to take yourself now? You've got that brand new whole horizon to choose from. Where you're going to go with it, it's up to you. You're back in control. You've got the opportunity for growth, for expansion, for new exciting opportunities. The ball's in your court moving forwards. We've got that Queen of Wands. She's confident. She's confident about moving forwards, about taking action, about moving towards abundance, moving towards the things that make her happy, moving towards something new and exciting in the area of work that's going to fit with her, that's going to really be more in alignment with her. She's very confident, the Queen of Wands, and that's going to be you moving into the future. You're going to have this whole horizon to choose from, where you're going to take yourself next. We've got the Emperor card. He takes charge of his life, and you are doing the same. You are taking charge. You are moving forward, moving towards the things you want in life. It may be difficult. You may have to make difficult decisions. You may be unpopular even. But you are leading from your gut. You know where you're going, and you're not afraid to make those difficult decisions to move towards a place where you are feeling abundant, where you are feeling like you have everything that you need, where it's going to bring you more satisfaction. It's going to be more rewarding. You're going to feel the benefits of having this new job. I think more than anything, you're going to feel the benefit in a health related capacity. Does that make any sense? Sometimes I say sentences and I'm not sure if they make sense, but anyway. Right, the Tower. Something's coming in to shift everything, whether that's going to be a mental epiphany for you. I think obviously, I think you're going to have a bit of a mental epiphany through all of this, but there's going to be some sort of shift that's going to bring about a brand new beginning sending you towards your destiny. We've got the Chariot, another card of momentum, forward momentum, about moving forwards, moving towards your destiny, staying on track, not getting distracted, and really just pushing forward and pushing forward to where you want to be. Then we've got this Knight of Pentacles. These are the extra cards I pulled out for you. The Knight of Pentacles, he's carefully deliberating how he wants to spend his pentacle. And don't forget, pentacle can be money, it can be health, which I think for a lot of you it's going to be. What's best for you? How are you going to get the best out of this new work opportunity? How are you going to make sure that your health and your well-being, your mental health and well-being is going to benefit from you moving forward? Doing it really carefully, making a smart choice about what's good for you, and really deliberating how you are moving forward relating to whatever it is that's your issue at the moment, whether that is your health, whether that's your money, whether it's both of them, because you're moving towards abundance. You're moving towards, we've got another 10 of, it's a 10 of Pentacles, and you are setting yourself up for life, really, or for the next cycle, because the choices that you make now with that 10 of Pentacles, that careful consideration, you're setting yourself up for better health, for better long-term wealth, for better long-term health, for better long-term abundance. So be deliberate, be, really consider what's the best way for you to move forward. But Cancer, you are definitely in for a new start. All those swords and those messy cards at the beginning, you are moving towards your greater happiness. Don't forget we have that Knight of Cups, moving towards your happiness. That 10 of Cups, happiness. And they were at sort of the end of those last 5 cards, so the sort of the later end. You really are. Maybe you have been in a difficult spot. Maybe things are feeling a little bit difficult now, but things are going to shift. Things are going to shift for the positive for you, and you are going to end up being in a position where you're in charge, where you've got to make the decisions, where you can decide how your life is going to look. And it's going to be amazing, Cancer. I really feel really positive for you in this. And yeah, I'm not going to waffle on because that's everything that is to be said. But I'm wishing you better health, better wealth, obviously. But, your health is important, and I feel like you've been sacrificing it in some way for work, and it's not working. It don't work. It don't work. Things have to move forward, and you have to put you first. And I think you're doing that. And if you don't, we've got the universe stepping in with this Tower card and getting you on the right path, the path that you need to be on a little bit later. But if you take charge, you deserve to make the changes. You deserve better work life. You deserve better health. Yeah, I will leave it at that. Right, have a great day, Cancer. Have a great week. Have a great month. I'd love to know what goes on in the comments. Take care and look after yourself.